you doing, everyone? What's going on? Okay, it's that time again. We're going to pull some cards for the general collective. What's happening? What's happening? You have happiness. Okay, great first energy to show up. You have leadership. Okay. And stoicism. So this is the energy of someone who knows they have power. They may have information. This can be kind of like a boss-like energy. Very firm, maybe even not budging. Okay, so this sort of energy has a protective shield of happiness. And I feel like so far this is saying you're not going to let anybody disturb that. So very boss mode energy coming through. There may even be something about the wardrobe, the appearance, looking sharp, and bottom of the deck, we have secrets. So maybe you are the keeper of secrets, or you have some sort of hidden knowledge. All right, collective, welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me here at Green Apple Tarot. What's happening with the energies? Maybe you know things that other people don't know. What's coming in? What's coming in? Okay, so at the apex here, we have an investment. And it looks like you've come to peace with something here. Wow, you got judgment with the Wheel of Fortune. That's a pretty big deal. I split the deck, and it looks like you're going to tackle something, or you're going to move into a direction where you are pulling at your strength, and you're going to get a hold of a situation. So this is something where maybe there's been moments where you've been wanting to let go, but you have a tight grasp on something. Your ships are coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. It may be a big deal. Now, maybe in the past you tried for this, but it didn't work out. But this is saying it's resurfacing. Decision being made. Could have been back and forth about this. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to say something big is about to happen here. And I kind of like the fact that you have happiness here, happiness leader. This is like, I'm not afraid. I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to achieve this as well. So some form of excitement is here, most definitely. What is this King of Cups? What is the King of Cups? Wow, you have counterpart energy here. So the path ahead, okay, it's a little bit of, well, it feels very intuitive, okay? This feels like, okay, you're going to just trust this. So this kind of says to me that you're going to listen to your intuition, and the path ahead, is it secretive? It's a little ominous, but this is a very intuitive energy as well. So maybe before you were kind of like holding things in or holding your emotions in, but this is strongly saying that you're going to listen to your inner guidance, and you're about to take initiative on something here. What is Wheel of Fortune? Oh my goodness, the Devil. What in the world? Okay, I'll have to do another layer here because this is getting very interesting. Not sure about this Devil showing up. Now, mind you, that could be some sort of contract some of you will be presented with, okay? It can be a situation that's binding. There's something about this showing up where it creates a little bit of confusion. So whatever this is, you might be a little apprehensive. Maybe that's why the moon is here. There's also hesitation here as well. On the one hand, could be a powerful direction. On the other hand, this feels, is it a trap? Yikes. I feel like saying be careful of the next steps here. Give us the moon. You know, when something looks inviting and it looks tempting, I'm getting strong temptation here, whether it's financial or a situation where you want to try what you haven't done before, that sort of scenario. The devil with the death. Okay, this we can work with. Clarity on the death card here. All right, so you are conquering something and you are moving forward. So for a group of you, this could be a very important contract coming in. This can be a situation that says you're no longer afraid, or you know how to deal with the situation and you're steering this into a positive direction. Well, I mean, I want to say positive. This is like you have no choice but to do this. There's no choice but to go in this direction. And this is a very it's a powerful, a very ambitious energy. That it's saying that you're no longer afraid, or you're kind of walking into the unknown here. Looking for balance, looking for a way. This energy is like, it's like maybe you've been wanting this for some time. You've been wanting to feel content, or you've been wanting to achieve this for some time. And now it looks like it's showing up. The only thing is Wheel of Fortune, Devil. The thing, when the devil shows up, it's like you don't know what kind of price there is to pay. Maybe this is a powerful moment in someone's life where you have to face this. Yeah, you got to face this, you got to deal with this, and you have to conquer your fear. So for those of you that are dealing with a situation where it has to do with fear, it has to do with something that is unhealthy, you're about to get a hold of this. This is saying no longer afraid. Okay, remember your initial cards, like no longer afraid. I can fight fire with fire. I can do this. I can make this happen. I can conquer this, and I can be strong. So this is a force. And maybe somebody's not afraid to fight. Maybe somebody's not afraid to get in the ring. Before, there was too much sensitivity. And I think that sensitivity was holding some of you back. Okay? But now on the table, I'm seeing an ambitious energy. It has to be done. It has to be conquered. It has to be addressed. Somebody needs to face their fears, and they just need to do it. This is like, I have to do this. I have to address this so I can move on and I can move forward with my life, and I can finally find peace, because maybe that's the ultimate goal. Now, for some, this can be speaking up and just talking things through. And for others, this is going in a direction where you're going to have to be strong and deal what is about to happen here. This is about communication. This is about being open and honest. And that'll really show who you are. This is like showing what you're made of, leader and happiness. Someone needs to talk. They need to communicate. They need to express how they feel. So even internally, if it sets you free, this is like an internal freedom, okay? This is like once this is discussed and out in the open, there's such a relief here. It's like finally the needle can move. Maybe it's been stuck here with the Seven of Pentacles, but finally this needle can budge, it can move. It's been a long time coming. Why did we have the Fool in reverse? Somebody wants to break free, and it can be as simple as leaving a property or moving out of their space. It's like, I'm not happy here, or I want to change things. I want to relocate. What I'm seeing here is the energy of someone who would like their freedom, and they need to communicate it somehow, or they need to deal with freeing themselves from something restrictive. If it's binding, it's like searching for a release, cutting the chains and being free. And even if it's spiritually, there may be even a situation where you're like willing to forego something. You're willing to let it go in order to have this level of peace in your life. This is someone who is not going to quit. There could be a fire stirred up in you. This is a fire that is burning. It's funny because usually I don't keep a candle on the table when I'm doing cards, but today for some reason I almost did it like unconsciously. It was almost like I just lit the fire and I put it on the table, so that maybe for someone where this fire is lit in you and you're ready for these big changes. You're ready for this excitement. You're ready to go where you know you're going to enjoy this. It's going to be so good for you. It's going to be so good for you. What is Four of Swords? Yeah. Beautiful. Step in the right direction. The words that calm the mind, the initiation, the gesture that brings peace. What a beautiful thing that is arriving here. Very positive energy, fun, adventure. This is like, I'm ready for the next move. I'm ready for the next adventure. I'm ready to do this. This is going to break through any sort of confusion or restlessness that anybody may have been feeling. Because I feel like something has been holding you back, and once this is conquered, once you get past this feeling, you're going to be in boss mode. So there's more fire energy coming through in this reading. You're about to get what you want, and it may come in the form of a couple of things. It can be in the form of a contract. It can be in the form of, I agree to this situation. I agree to this negotiation. I'm no longer afraid. Someone is ready to deal with this. Maybe there's an internal, maybe just a drop of fear here. Stoicism, clarity on the stoicism. There's the hesitation, possibly a little bit of fear or worry. It's like, am I doing the right thing? Am I agreeing to the right situation? And for some, it may be work-related, okay? So, Eight of Pentacles, time to get to work, time to get busy. Bottom of the deck, you've got Justice. So this could be a situation that is official for many of you. Some of you moving away from a space where it doesn't resonate anymore. There could have been a group, there could have been people around you that were delaying your path. I'm seeing a little bit of jealousy here. And, you know, you can't change everybody, but you can change yourself. So I feel like you are the one that is taking control of your life. So you're the one that is guiding your own life. You're conquering this devil energy where maybe you felt chained or something. But the truth is, you've worked on yourself and you've conquered this worry. You've conquered this fear, and you're cutting these chains. What else can I say? You're cutting the chains, and you're stepping into boss mode. You're taking control of your life, and you're choosing to be happy. And, you know, I see this as like, okay, I'm just going to ignore, I'm going to ignore the haters, and I'm just going to focus on what I'm good at. I'm going to focus on my career, and I'm going to focus on building my skill. You know, you don't always have to give up on something. You can conquer these things within yourself. So I feel like this is some sort of internal shift that I'm seeing, that someone is taking their power back and taking their happiness back. This is not about running from your problems. This is about admitting the truth, dealing with the fears, dealing with the worries, dealing with the chains, cutting the chains, and moving things in a very positive direction. So I feel like someone's done a lot of inner work here. And this is like, I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of the direction I'm going in. So these may be some of the conversations that are coming up in the week ahead. And I absolutely love this. This is the energy of someone who is quite comfortable now in their own skin. Flaws and all. So whatever has happened, it's like I'm okay now. I'm okay. I've done the work. I've done the work and I'm moving forward. Great energy here. I'll pull a few cards here for the elements. Give us the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a reflection back, spiritual growth, higher learning. This is like, I see what I've done, I've seen the actions, and I'm so much wiser from this. I'm so much stronger. There may be something here where you've gained the strength yourself here, because my eye is going to that cane. So for some fire sign, I feel like this is about you getting stronger, and this is about you working on your physical self and possibly even spiritual growth as well. So a lot of spiritual growth for the fire signs. Air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, there's the air energy here, the Ace of Swords. This speaks about communication, speaking the truth, talking about, you know, how you feel, communicating better. Some of you working on your communication. I feel like your words are so powerful. And interesting, the High Priestess is here. What you don't realize is what you say is very, very powerful. But sometimes together this can be like you want to say something or you want to express yourself, but for some reason there's hesitation or you're not speaking up. You may be keeping something to yourself. I feel like there's a need to just talk about it, need to explore, need to communicate a little better. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody has done you wrong, okay? Somebody could have done you, look at all the swords, that's crazy. You don't like what somebody has done to you. Maybe it was unfair, or you feel a sense of betrayal here. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, got the Five of Cups. There's rules here, circumstances where it's hard to kind of like maneuver around this energy. The information that comes in where, you know, we have to abide by this. We have to abide by these rules. Maybe you don't like what's being communicated here. There could be some possible changes. Possible changes. I want to say there could be improvements, or you would like to see some improvements in your environment, but there's something here about structure and rules. You don't want to play by the rules, water signs. Somebody may be healing their heart here, water signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, possible invitation here to travel. There's something about communication. This is like, yeah, I would like you to join us. I would like you to be a part of this, but you don't seem to be too interested here. Somebody wants you to be a part of something that is huge, something that is big, but I feel like your mind is elsewhere. These people love you, they adore you. They want to be around you, but I feel like you don't want to participate. Maybe it's important that you're there. It's important that you engage, but you seem a little disconnected to me. You feel a little bit far away to me, so it may be that you don't feel like participating. Earth signs. And I'll do some Lenormand for the general collective. Clarity on this reading, which was very fascinating. A cross to bear. Something heavy is here. Showing up in the past position though. Got the man with the rose. The snake, the birds, and the dice. Somebody may say something here. The way they say it, the communication. When I see the birds with the snake, that's kind of like a liar, isn't it? I don't know. It feels like a liar. So this is like, I can't really trust what this person is saying to me. Okay, let me show you. It's like, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't really trust this. So someone may say something to you and it feels a little dodgy. It feels like they're saying something because it's in their best interest. What is the advice? The advice. You got the bear. I mean, that's kind of like a fighter energy. This is like, oh my goodness, the compass with the mask, something's going on here. You may be persuaded or talked into a situation. Why does it feel like a little tricky to me? I mean, it's a collective spread, so it could be anything. What is that devil with the Wheel of Fortune? All right. Something you expected all along. See, there's an element of, is it high stakes? Could be a risk. Maybe something you always wanted. Something you've been wanting is here. And it's like that day has come or the moment has come. Some of you conquering your fears. Some of you not afraid to say anything. You know what? That could be it as well. This can be like, you know, if you need to express yourself, you need to say something. This may very well be defending yourself. Leader and stoicism. Maybe it's no holds barred. Maybe there's no filter. And that may be a part of the message coming through for the collective is it's time to speak up for some of you. You know what? This could be it. This could be it. This could be like, you know, I need to express my true self. I need to express my identity. Okay, a pretty like deep reading today. For the collective, the main thing, conquering your fears, standing confident, being a leader, choosing happiness, not being afraid to be yourself. Do not be afraid to speak up. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. If you are liking the content, be sure to like. I will see you in the next video. You take care.